in 60 seconds. We always wait 1 minute. If you're watching the playback, watch all the playbacks, because it's fun to watch these. It's fun to see what we find, you know? It's a surprise always at Rossville House. What's the pickup everyone's getting next? Next shoe I want. I don't know what the next shoe I want is. Actually, you know what I do want? I really want them Stranger Things foam posits. I'm going to have to get those on the resale. So that's like the next thing I'm looking to get. But besides that, I can't think of something offhand. Got 10 seconds left. I'm about to walk in. And as you come in, let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me well. Kick James, what's up, bro? We got to go live together one of these days, bro. Oh, there's a lot of sneakers just like right there. I have a feeling we're going to find something new. Let's knock on wood. All right, 1 minute. It's up. How's the audio and video? Let me know, guys. Hit a W or tell me how it sounds if you could, please. What's up, boss, man? I'm going to check this out. Keegan, what's popping, bro? All right, hopefully we find some teams. Sometimes you find stuff in these little things over here. Anything in here good? No. Sometimes you be finding stuff in there. I have in the past. We'll see. We'll see. Wednesday. I feel like Wednesday's a good day to come over here. Audio. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I got that new iPhone, so I would hope so. So this is what we're looking at right here. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, I remember before I got this iPhone, it was bad. Y'all could barely hear me sometimes. It's real bad. So shout out to all the members, man. Shout out to everyone that supports, shows love. We got some Cortez here. Cortez for $50. Let's see. Some Nike. I don't know what this is. It's like a dunk, but it's a dunk. It's not. I don't know. 55. What's this shoe? The heck is this? Under Armour. Let's see. What's the new pickup? What's the last pickup y'all picked up? Let me know. What is the last sneaker y'all picked up? I'm curious to know. I don't even remember the last. Did I even buy a pair of shoes? I don't even know if I bought a pair of shoes this year. That's crazy. I don't even think I bought a pair of shoes this year. Got some Adidas here. I got I got those slides, the Nike Mind slides. Look, they got these here. Look at this. It's like some Ghostface Killer ACG joints right here. These probably comfortable, man. They feel really nice inside. It's like nice inside. How much is this? Doesn't even have a price. No price. Oh, wait. No, there's a price here. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, what's the next pickup? Yeah, those Stranger Things phones, my next pickup as well. $60 for this. Yeah, I really like those a lot. Is the resale high on them or no? I haven't even looked. I've been doing a lot of other stuff that I can't talk about or show you guys yet, but I've been pretty busy, to be honest with you. But only time will tell. You will start seeing a bunch of amazing stuff happening. So, I got these. What is this Air Max? $60. What's dropping this weekend? Anything good dropping this weekend? I do have some Adidas sneakers being sent to me this week from Adidas, which is nice. Shout out to Adidas. We've been I'm back in good graces with them. I never was in bad graces with them. The problem is that people leave their job and then there's new people that come in and all they could tell them is, oh yeah, Delz, the sneaker addict, that's our guy right there. Take care of him. But a lot of times they'll be like, oh, whatever with him. I don't know him. Thomas, what up, Thomas? Gold ring was popping. You got these joints for $70. I really like this silhouette. It I'm surprised more people didn't embrace this because it has more of an old school basketball look to it. It's bulky, and it's one thing that people always complain about, right? The new shoes, the tech, it's not casual looking, you know. And then they give you what you want, and then everyone's kind of like, meh. Thomas says, "What's good? Did not pick up new sneakers. I may go for those cherry third. I own those. I have like 2 reviews on them. I've owned them twice, I think. My problem with that shoe is it's not the way it looks. It has nothing to do with anything about it, really. It's just that every time I bought it, I never wore it. So if I'm not gonna wear it, then why am I gonna buy it again? I'm on, and I've been on this, but I've been on that tip where I'm like, pause, by the way. If I'm not gonna wear them, there's no reason for me to have it no more. I'm not a collector. I don't want to collect shoes. I used to wear a lot of them. And now I noticed that there are some that I just never. So I'm like, okay, well, I never wear this. Gotta go now. Anything I can't wear, it's going by now. Anything that sits for too long, it's going by now. You know? For what? Why do I need them? I don't want that. Oh, Cold Mist, you got them. That's dope. I'm happy for you. I'm just kidding. But I am happy for you. That's sick, man. I thought those were going to be an easy cop. Because people with the phone posits are always kind of like, eh. But clearly not. Clearly. Oh my goodness. They are stacked with kids' shoes. Look at this. We're going to go to the women's section. Shoot some questions my way. It's a wrap. We're live, baby. We are live. I had to go get my oil changed today. And it's funny. When I went to go get my oil change, the guy pulls the filter in the engine. There's 2 filters in my engine. He pulls both of them out with leaves all over it, like old dried up leaves. I'm like, and he shows it to me with all the leaves on it. And I'm like, why are you showing me this with the leaves on it? And I brushed the leaves off of it. Like, bro, like, you think I'm an idiot or something like that? I didn't tell him that. But like, I couldn't believe that he's trying to sell me some, leaving a bunch of dirty, dried up ass leaves. I'm talking like, I wish I took a picture. It was like at least, what's this? Is this the Air Max? Yep. These are dope. These are some dope Air Maxes. Like, at least like wipe the leaves off of it. Don't put a bunch of leaves on it like a topping on a pizza. You got to invest in the market, bro. No, I hear you, Gabe. These are dope. Silver Surfer vibes. $90. Sneakers definitely ain't an investment now. It's honestly the worst time to sell, I think. Or am I wrong? Do you agree, guys? What do you think of those Air Maxes? I think those are nice. I got this too. This wacky looking shit. This ain't that bad. Man, we were on a run last year, end of the year. If you guys dig into the live shows, you'll see we'll label always when we find like actual retros. Like we found at one point like 4 different Air Jordan 4s. It was crazy. These I've been seeing a lot at Ross for the ladies. These are clean. I think I have a link too for people that are looking to invest in stocks. I think I have a link where if you sign up with Robinhood, you get, I think you get a free stock. Or 3, maybe even 3 free stocks. I got these Adidas for the ladies. But what is the sneaker of the year, you think? Like offhand, you know there's gonna be stuff that are gonna be announced that we don't even know about yet. But right now, with everything that we know, what is sneaker of the year? I'm curious to know. I'm just looking around. So if I look all crazy on camera, I'm just looking around. What Air Max is this? This looks like bootleg Air Max, right? $60. How is the video and everything? Is it clear? Let me know that too. And make sure if you watch on the playback, smash that and answer some questions. I'm going to be reading all of your comments. Look, they got Carl Kanai. Remember Carl Kanai? Carl Kanai sneakers. That's wild. Carl Kanai. Let's see. Not bad. About $50 over retail. That's what Kick James said. I missed that comment. Wow, that's not bad. Yeah, I owe so much money right now with taxes and property tax and just like end of the year tax. And I got to pay tax. I don't get a tax return, unfortunately, because everything I do is independent. So it's 1099. So they're killing me. So Uncle Sam, I owe a lot of money to Uncle Sam. What are these? These are right. Oh, these are we showed these once. Shoes that you put on by yourself. And then they got some cleats here. It's not a good day at Ross, that's for sure. There's these Barkley low tops that are coming out on Thursday. I don't know if anyone's into those. They're a Supreme collaboration. Supreme collab with Nike. They're dropping on Thursday at 11 a.m. at Supreme's site. If you want to see what those look like, there's a link. There's not a link. You could watch it in my reels. I just posted that video not too long ago. It's a dope video too because there's a bunch of people skateboarding in them. But they're low top Barkleys. I've never really seen low top Barkleys before. But I'm curious about those. But I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm at the point now, it's like, unless it's something I absolutely need, I'm not going for it. Definitely not going for it. Let's walk to the men's section one more time. Double tap that screen if you're watching live. That's how to like. And last call on questions. Anything you want me to talk about, any topics, and we'll rock out. If not, I hope y'all have a good day. What is it? Is this? Oh no, I thought that was something else. Yeah. I definitely am looking forward to getting the bread fours. I think I'm gonna get those, like the OG bread fours. I want those. I love how they reconstructed the four. It looks so much better in the past couple of years. Ever since that Nike SB 4 came out, the shape of the 4 is so good now. It's like, it's perfect now. So like, I've been wearing 4s more than actual 3s, which is shocking. Because I used to favor the 3 over the 4. But I'm not doing that now. Now it's kind of switched around. I'm wearing 3s today, though. So I'm wearing 3s today, though, so. All right. What else we got here, man? I can't believe how dry it is in this bitch. I went to Burlington Coat Factory yesterday. I went to Marshall's yesterday. Both were trash. They had nothing there. What is LeBron? Ugh. That's like kryptonite for Kick James. I don't know if Kick James, that's like kryptonite for him. Yeah, it's not a go today here. Oh, they got, what's this, Nike boots? There's some Nike boots here. Are these my size? Nike boots for $64. That's not bad. See, that's why you gotta go twice. This is actually a pretty good buy. Oh no, what's this? This shock is kind of crazy. I'm not into shocks though. Have y'all ever owned a pair of shocks before? I never have. But this colorway is kind of cool. Let me know if y'all ever owned shocks before. And do you currently own shocks? I've never owned a pair. One of my exes used to love shocks. I used to buy them, and this was back in the days. What the hell? Look at this. But yeah, I'd say that these Nike boots is a good deal, definitely. Or not? What do y'all think? $64 for them. I think that's a good deal. I stashed a pair of Jordan 4s here. I wonder if they're still here. Let's see if they're still here, the Jordan 4s. Let me know where everyone's from, where everyone's repping. Repping time. Make sure to check out the Delz show on YouTube. That's my other channel. Also, Delz Reacts. We did a special on Metallica 40 years of Master of Puppets yesterday. Let me see where that is. Oh, no, that's no way it's here. Yeah, they switched this up. Oh, unless it's on this aisle. Let's see. Yeah, they switched this up. There's no way. Yep, it's gone with the wind. I stashed it here. Hopefully a subscriber found them. Because if I find retro, it's not my size, I'll usually stash it there. And then, you know, if you're watching my live stream and you know where I'm at, you guys can go and pick it up. You know what I mean? So I always try to look out for y'all motherfuckers. What's this one? Air Pegasus. This ain't a bad shoe. How much? Size 13. No price. No price. Delz, who's winning the bet? That's a great question. I love Fat Joe, but Perfect Pair is going to win, I think. But that's a great, great question. Chat, what do you guys think? Who's winning it? That's got to be a topic for us to go live. We could really dig into this more. That may be a good topic with me and Kick James. I don't know if Kick James is still in here. DM me what days are good for you. When are you free? What are these Nikes now? It's tough because my thoughts on it is with Fat Joe versus Perfect Pair. It goes like this. Look, Perfect Pair's collection is insane. We've seen it all, right? And I don't mean this with any disrespect to Fat Joe, because I love Fat Joe, man. You know, I love what he's done for the culture. I love how he reinvented himself. I love, like, he's the man, right? He's funny as hell. And I grew up listening to him as a kid. But this has to do with sneakers, not being, you know, a fan. Fat Joe has the connections. So it's like Fat Joe could probably just hit up a billion people and be like, yo, let me borrow this. Yo, let me hold on to this. Plus, Fat Joe's connected with Jordan Brand, right? One of Fat Joe's best friends is DJ Khaled, right? So what makes you think that Fat Joe isn't gonna... How is my video and sound right now? Let me know, because I just walked outside. Fat Joe, one of his close friends is Khaled, right? So look at it like this. You don't think Khaled could just, like, hit up the main people at Jordan Brand? I was about to say who his main connect is, but thank God I didn't. Would have been crazy. You don't think he could hit him up and be like, yo, Joe got this battle. I need you to break out, like, give me all the craziness from the arsenal, you know, and we need this for the battle. Like, Joe's going to be able to get shoes he don't even own for the battle, you know? A lot of people ain't realizing that. Like, I think that Joe's going to kind of cheat, man. I think Joey Crack is going to cheat. You know? I'm sorry, but would you cheat or no? If you were Joey Crack, would you cheat? If you had the Jordan Connects? And he got the Jordan Connects, too. Joey Crack got so many connections, bro. You see Joey Crack, he hang out with Mayor. Joey Crack is so plugged in, right? See, the difference between Joey Crack and Perfect Pair, right? The difference between Joey Crack and Perfect Pair. Perfect Pair is someone that's filthy rich. He's got so much money, right? So he could buy anything. I don't think he has brand plugs. He's got maybe designer plugs, like people that work and they have samples. He may have that, but he's not an entertainer. From my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, and if he's watching this, because I know he may watch this, he owns a casino or something like that, right? I think. I'm not 100 on that. The guy got money coming out of his ass, you know what I mean? Like, I'm dropping $1,000 is nothing to him, you know what I mean? I'm sure he could cash at me $1,000 right now. It'd be nothing, you know what I mean? Money sign real DJ Delz. Just kidding. But I'm saying, he could buy anything, but sometimes things are not for sale, and that's where things are going to be bad. Yo, shout out to Australia. Time will tell us all. Salute to you, bro. Jason, what's up, Jason? Says the 49ers are winning. So, yeah, man, that's where it's going to be a problem, because Joe is going to be able to get stuff that is not for sale. We're going to have to change the title of this to Perfect Pair versus Fat Joe. Yeah, Joe's going to be able to get stuff that is not for sale, right? Perfect Pair got the money, right? You see, I seen Perfect Pair got some OVO Drake Jordan 11s. I've never seen those before. Snakeskin, low tops. Now, if they release them in mass quantity, no one would give a shit about them, right? But being that they're so rare, that's a big wow factor. He probably spent a lot of effing money on those shoes, you know? Fat Joe can get shoes by just calling people for this battle, and that's where it's going to be bad. And Perfect Pair better make sure that every sneaker, he looks at the sizing of those sneakers, because he may be breaking out the not his size, right? Because that's a big thing. Also, in general, is Perfect Pair all of his shoes his size? Now, he wears his stuff. He's not one of these guys that don't wear his stuff. He takes pride in it, right? We definitely got to go live sooner. Yes, 100%. It's got to be in the evening, definitely in the evening or in the morning or something like that. But, yeah, but Perfect Pair, I'm pretty sure he wears all of his shoes, but I would say, is that in the rules? You have to own your pair of shoes? Like, you have to not only own, but how can you prove that? You can't prove it, but does the shoe have to be your size? If it's not your size, does it count? That's a big question for this battle. It's a huge question for this battle. What do you think about the Carolina Blue Foams coming? I love them. I've always wanted them to come out. They will sit. I will wait until they're on sale. I will buy them. I'm not buying. I'm honestly tired of these price tags. These price tags are crazy, you know? I'm tired of buying Jordans and Nikes for retail, and then I see them for $100 years later. Not years later, months later, excuse me. Years later. Take two. Prices are insane, J. Chrome. Like, Jordans are $220 now, right? Is that what box price is? $220. $220 for a freaking old retro is nuts. You know, I mean, there's no explanation for this shit. Those shoes, there's leaked screenshots that Jordan 1s cost $16.50 to make. And they hiked them up to like, well, how much is a Jordan 1? $200 now? That's madness, bro. $220 is insane. Like, that's BS, man. I mean, look, a foam posit for $265, you're dealing with a lot of structure on that shoe. There's a lot of complex stuff with it in general. You got the polyurethane upper that they have to use in a special casing to make, right? There's actually a lot of work into it. And then materials. You have a carbon fiber shank. You have Zoom technology in there, you know. those are not cheap shoes to actually make. I'm sure it's nowhere near. They probably cost $20 to make that shoe, right? No, I was not able to get those Foamposite Stranger Things shoes. Sadly, I did try for those and the Unions on Sneakers app, but I failed, so I wasn't able to get them. Disappointed, but at the same time, look, that's really the last thing I should be spending on is some sneakers. I owe, as I said earlier, I owe a lot of money that I gotta pay. Property tax I haven't paid yet, and I'm late on that shit. And just because I gotta get my I gotta pay a bunch of taxes. My taxes for the year, I don't get a refund. I gotta pay taxes. I've got a special needs son. That's like, I got a lot of expenses. Like, and I'm a single father, and I have 2 teenage daughters too on top of that. So it's just me, myself, and I, man. So it's a lot of work. Not complaining. I love my children so much. They're the best. They the best around. But yeah, I just cannot afford to just be buying all that. But I did try because it was like, man, this is a sneaker addict, And I could write off a lot of these things. I could write off those sneakers, So I just write them off. But I should be getting a package, say, of a brand new Adidas shoe. I really want those jellyfish shoes. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really getting tired of, like, I'm kind of wanting to wear other brands. Like, I'm not saying I'm not wearing Jordans, but I've been wearing a lot of Adidas lately. And it's not even just comfort. I just been wearing a lot of Adidas lately. I'm feeling like wearing different stuff because everyone's wearing the same shit, I never really liked that whole thing of like everyone wearing the same thing. It's crazy how the Jordan 5 Wolf Gray sold out so fast. And I've yet to see anyone wearing them yet. And I'm outside all the time. If you follow my Instagram at DJDELZ, DJ Delz with a Z, biatch, you'll see me. I'm always out. I'm outside, man. I'm not trying to be cool. I'm not saying it like to be a tough guy. I'm always outside. So it's like, I don't see people wearing them. I mean, are y'all seeing people wearing them, or is this a whole resale thing right now? Oh, I did a video yesterday. Well, this morning I posted it of those 2 young guys that were saying they selling the Wolf Grays for $1,000. Watch that video. It's real funny. Check out the short videos. And there's a live show I did at this spot called MP Kicks. I went to a sneaker boutique, and I need to get more views, bro, because I go into that sneaker boutique and look at all of their shoes. So if y'all want me to do that again, watch that playback. I think the problem is a lot of people aren't getting notified. So y'all need to go and check these on the page later. Yeah. And then there's this button also. It's called a hype button. It's kind of on the side, a few buttons to the right of the like button. If you hit that, if you see that hype button, please hit that because it helps get more people in here. All of that gets more people rocking. The likes, double tapping the screen, hitting the like. That's when we're live, you double tap. Because I don't think there's an actual like button when we're live. You just double tap. Like, we should have way more likes. We got a good amount of people in here. That'll get even more people in here. And then we get more questions. And then we actually can stay on longer. Because if the chat ain't moving, there's nothing to talk about after a while. Did you get the Foamposite Stranger Things? No, I didn't. I'm surprised that the resale on the Stranger Things, though, it's only like $350. Yeah, because Foamposites, a lot of people think are ugly. I showed the Foamposite to a few people I know, and they were all saying that the shit is ugly. They're like, yo, that shoe's ugly. That shit is ugly. So, it's if people ain't fucking with it, you know what I mean? So if people ain't fucking with it, then that's what it is. So There we go. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. I see y'all. Let's run them up a little bit more. I'm gonna stay longer. I'll hang out a little longer. How's the audio? Audio's rocking still? That foam is epic. Yeah, I gotta get it. I mean, the shit glow in the dark. I love how they switched it around too. On the logo. The logo, they flipped the logo around. That's dope how they flipped the logo around. You know? Like they did it right. They really executed it really fire. You know what I mean? I'm watching this girl. She's taking pictures of herself. The head, her top of her head. It's weird. So, what's the next shoe though? Everyone wants. That's a good question. That girl got fat bump booty right there. Right there. She got fat ass. Yeah, one of them. Look, it's all the market, man. Everything's gonna drop in price, go up in price. That's just how it is, you know. Things can go up and down, you know. So that's just what it is, man. The market's bad now, though, bro. Market's bad, bad, bad. I go taking a bunch of selfies and shit. Let me walk over here. A little more to the left. I know, right? She's trying to get selfies. Yeah. God, she was cute, but her voice is terrible. Her voice sounds like Marge Simpson. Yo, Jeffrey, what's up, bro? What's poppin'? How are you, man? Yeah, we got some activity in here. Maybe I gotta just stay on here a little longer. Maybe that's the thing. I gotta be on here a little longer. You know? There's that sneaker store, but they probably ain't getting nothing new. We were just there. I'm trying to think anywhere that would be good to go. I'm gonna walk in here, see if there's anyone we can mess with, maybe. Y'all been going thrifting too a lot. Been going to the thrifting spots like the Goodwill, trying to find like dope tees and stuff, vintage tees. I found an old tee the other day, old Metallica tee from 1988, original. Bunch of little rips in it, but people be wanting that. It's crazy. There ain't nothing in here. What the hell am I doing in here? Bro, I want to know, do people still wear Nike like mainstream fashion in the U.S. now because I'm over in Asia? Young people don't. Like the young people that are heavy into fashion, they don't care about that. They don't care about no Nikes, no Jordans. Like my kids, they don't wear that. And my kids are pretty fashionable. They wear that. So it's a generation thing. Older people, yes. Younger people, no. Like my kids got so many bangers in their closet, Lost and Founds, Mad Jordan 3s. They ain't wearing none of that now. They want to wear Converse, Vans. They even wearing DEC. Meanwhile, they got bangers. I'm talking bangers in their closet. Nigel, yeah. I want to do a reaction video. Nigel just showed the new joints out. I want to do a reaction video to that. I may do that today. I mean, as I said, like the whole thing is it kind of is turning me off all this Jordan stuff now, because it's like, it's real boring. Like, it's corny. I see all these people fighting over sneakers. Like, it's like, you know, it's almost making me feel like being a sneakerhead, and don't take this the wrong way, but it makes me feel like a loser. Like I don't got shit, because people that got shit don't act like that for a sneaker. You know what I mean? For shoes. Like, and it's a lot of older people that are acting a fool too. Jose, what's popping, baby? Man, we getting some activity right now. We getting some activity in here. Dude, I hope they release those. Those shoes were crazy. I had such a dope photo for that too. I cannot believe I didn't get those. Yeah. Freaking but yeah, man, Jordans, like, seeing all these people acting a fool make me not want to wear Jordans. Cause it's like embarrassing, you know what I mean? It's kind of embarrassing, like looking at like goofies like fighting and punching for sneakers. It's like, dude, man, where's your self-respect? There's cameras everywhere, right? So people are always going to be seeing you. They're always going to be watching you. And you're out here acting like a goof. It's insane. It's absolutely effing insane how people could act like an idiot. You know what I mean? They completely act like a fool. And I don't know how people aren't absolutely embarrassed by that. Like, I would be so embarrassed to be doing some shit like that. There's cameras everywhere. Right? So if you do anything in public, 9 out of 10 times, someone's filming that shit, right? And you got to keep in mind, people got them glasses too, the meta glasses. That's the last thing you want to see on social media, fighting over shoes. Yes. I mean, it's a bad look, bro. You look like an idiot. And then that shit is not cool looking too, because then you have people, right, that are like not into sneakers too, and they look at these guys. You know what they say? You know that bad chick that's like a 9 or a 10 that you would want to eat the cereal out of her butt? You know what she says when she sees that type of video? She says, Jordans are for losers. Jordans are for the goofies. Ill. And then you go out later that night and you see that chick, and she looks at your Jordans, she thinks of those losers that are fighting for freaking Wolf Gray 5s, bro. I mean, that is a bad look, bro, for the community, for just wearing shoes, right? Think about that. Think about the average person that's successful, that's not in the shoes, and then they see a bunch of freaking people just huddled up in front of a store, looking all grimy as hell, trying to get a pair of shoes, yelling and fighting and scratching like hoes over some sneakers. Think about how those folks look at anyone wearing Jordans after that. They connect Jordans to that. See, it's to the point now that Michael Jordan hasn't played basketball in so long, and social media is so powerful that everything you see on social media that has to do with a product is connected to that now. That's where the influence is. So if you see someone doing something really dope and fly in a pair of Jordans, you see the Jordans on social and you be like, oh man, all right, those are cool. You know what I mean? May have nothing to do with sneakers, but you'll say, oh, that's cool. You see Roman Reigns from WWE spearing someone wearing the brick by brick 4s. That's putting some in your mind like, oh, those are some badass sneakers. But then you start seeing the other side of things, people, trying to unalive people for sneakers, for some shoes. The shoes, bro. that's a terrible look. Now that person sees that and they're like, wow, you're a loser. Oh, you wear the loser shoes, you know? Jose says big facts. Let me know how you feel about that. Why people so crazy about Wolf Grays? I love the shoe. I don't know, Jeffrey. Let's catch up on this chat. Yeah, Kick James can't believe over those Wolf Grays. RKO says, honestly, Jordans and Dunks are not comfortable to wear. I hear that a lot, but I never am like, oh, God, these are so uncomfortable. I can't wear these. I'm never like that. I'm always like, I'm never complaining about that, ever, you know? I mean, yes, I'll throw on a pair of Adidas, Sauconys, and I'll be like, a Reebok even, and I'll be like, yo, they're nice. Shout out to Reebok. Reebok reached out to me, too. They're supposed to be sending me something. So we got some brands, once again, reaching out to me. When you see anything Adidas, Reebok, or Saucony on my channel, I need y'all to watch it beginning to end. And also smash that and leave a comment and hit the hype button if you can share. Y'all want a new DJ Delz shoe? We gotta get more interaction and stuff like that. I have a lot of brands reaching out to me. I have another brand reaching out to me. I cannot say who it is, but there's a lot that could happen. If not this year, next year, but at least this year we may be able to get some going where there's a deal. I need y'all. I hear it. Delz, we want another sneaker from you. We need a DJ Delz collab. We need a Saucony collab. Y'all didn't watch, if you didn't watch the West Side Gun video with DJ Delz on the Sneaker Addict, West Side Gun and me, go to the channel, this channel, look for the West Side Gun video. It's from November. Watch it from the beginning to the end. And, you know, because YouTube measures on length of how much you watch. Keep that in mind. So when you watch any content, if you just watch, you say, oh, my bro got a new video, my homegirl got a new video. If you just click and hit the like, you actually are not really helping. You're actually coming off to YouTube's algorithm as spam, and you're actually hurting the videos. So, but yeah, I got a lot of brands reaching out, man. I need a DJ Delz Air Force One. Yeah, that's something hopefully in the future. Gotta get the views up. We got to get the live streams where if I'm getting, you know, neon stream numbers, you know what I mean? If I'm getting those type of numbers, then we could get that. Aiden Ross. If I was Aiden Ross, I'd have a Nike deal. If I was getting Aiden Ross views, I'd have a Nike deal, 100%. That's what people don't seem to understand is the power is in you guys. If you guys like the content and ingest it and want more of it, you know? But I think that the problem is people aren't getting notified. I think that's the big problem. People are just not knowing when I'm on, you know? And that's why I'll say, make sure to follow my social media because then I usually give y'all a heads up. Like DJ Delz on Instagram and my Snapchat at DJ Delz. Australia running out of toilet paper due to really? That's terrible. Toilet paper? Why is toilet paper made over there? Is that why? That's what's so cool about the internet, just talking to people over the world. Thug Lord, what up, baby? I never stop, baby. Check out all my vlogs. The new vlog, the past two vlogs are so fire. The last two vlogs I did was on the Wolf Grays, and then the infrared reverse 6 was a great vlog. We're getting good numbers on them, but they could be way better. Go check them out. Watch them beginning to end. You always want to watch these beginning to end because I'll do comedy stuff. I'll prank people midway in the video. I'll do all types of weird. Like I was ready to prank that other girl, but she had a Marge Simpson voice. I wasn't messing with that. It scared me. I don't wear Jordan shoes anymore because he isn't a good person. Because he never signed for a fan. He didn't take a picture with fans. However, he's a great player in the game. Well, I get all that, but they're freaking awesome shoes, bro. You know, they look great, and he didn't design them. So it's just if you you could look at it that way, like you're saying, or you could be like, oh, well, Tinker made them. Tinker made them hot. You know, he designed them, you know? Because a lot of people don't put in perspective, Tinker Hatfield designed those shoes. Like, he designed them, man. Rick Johnson, man, salute, bro. Yeah, man, we end up having a really good conversation talking about Fat Joe around the 20-minute mark. This stream actually became really, really good. Really good. Rick Johnson in the building, man. Don't forget, guys, we got the Delz show on YouTube, and we got Delz Reacts. If you're a music fan, we react to music, talk a little bit about music history. Delz Reacts, and then the Delz show is popping off. Last month, we had over 4 million views on the Delz show, man. But I still do this channel because I love sneakers. I love talking to y'all. I mean, there's people that's been watching here for 15, 20 years, bro. So we try, I try. It's not we, because it's me by myself making this content for the most part, you know. But, you know, always just show that love, man. We got the T-shirts in the description, too. I got about 30 designs made in Chicago, ships worldwide. T-shirts will ship to you. Time will tell us all. We got T-shirts. We'll ship them right to you, man. All right? Check them out. It's linked in the description. So, but yeah, I want to go live. We could really dig into this whole Fat Joe perfect pair thing. You know what I mean? I think that'll be a fun thing to do. Got Soul's going to be sold out that day. There's no way it ain't. You know? There's no way it ain't. If it's not already sold out, did they actually have a date and are tickets actually available to purchase on that event yet? Or does... I have a feeling no one knows. Because it's just a hot topic. But, yeah, I think that Fat Joe will just cheat, man. I do think that, once again, I think Fat Joe's going to cheat. He's just going to call up all of his Nike and Jordan connects and get all these unreleased samples. You don't think Fat Joe you know how powerful Fat Joe is right now, bro? You don't think he could call up people and get someone to unleash things that have been vaulted for years, that's been never seen before? Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Like, Perfect Pair got craziness, but Fat Joe, he gotta cheat, or else he ain't gonna win. That's just my opinion. He's gonna have to. You know? All right, last call on questions. Shoot them questions. If I don't see a question in a minute, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. And, you know, once again, check out the new vlog. The Wolf Grey 5 vlog is dope. Check out the Air Jordan Reverse 6. We went outside on release day. I don't know what's coming out this weekend, man. Hopefully something. But who's winning, though? I'm going to say Fat Joe's going to win, bro. If Fat Joe cheats, he's going to win. I don't think Fat Joe has what Perfect Pair has as far as it. And what is the exact stipulation of it all, too, right? That's a big question. Like, is it 10 shoes? Like, what is it? What are the questions? Is it sneaker for sneaker? What is going on here? You know? See, I would like them to do an online battle. Do it online where they're both in their own sneaker rooms. That would be fun to watch. As much as it's going to be fun. Well, they could do that on the rematch, because there'll probably be a rematch. Because this is going to be a big money grab. They're going to make so much money off of this. Ticket sales alone, I mean, I'm thinking about going. And I don't really like sneaker shows like that. It's just like it's just where people are just selling a bunch of stuff. You know? And I don't like buying stuff for over retail. Yo, it's beautiful outside today. LT, man. Salute to you. LT. Man, number one. Thank you, bro. Great to see you in here. Show that love. I'm about to dip, man. Unless y'all got a question for me, I'm gonna leave. Give me a topic. We'll talk. If not, I'm about to get up out of here, man. It's 12 o'clock, 12:02 East Coast time on a Wednesday. So to everyone that tuned in. And don't forget, all these lives, you see the title, we're going to be talking. It's just a live, you know? But I'm probably going to read, I love the Wolf Gray 5s, Jeffrey. I can't just be spending $220 on every sneaker that drops. I have so many gray sneakers. It's ridiculous how many gray sneakers I have. It's like, why am I needing to buy another pair of gray sneakers? You know, unless it's something out of the ordinary. I have plenty of Air Jordan 5s. I need to get rid of some of my Air Jordan 5s. I've got Bel Air, Fresh Prince of Bel Air 5s. I never wear them. I've got so many 5s I never wear. I'm not buying sneakers to collect. I'm buying them to wear. So if I'm not wearing them, then I'm not buying them. And that's going to be a shoe I'll wear once in a blue moon. I don't want to wear them now. And I'm like, because they just came out, you know? No worries. I was working. I seen it. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi real quick, man. Appreciate that. It's good to see y'all, man. It's great to talk to y'all. Don't forget, we got the t-shirts, man. Y'all support all these artists that don't even speak to you. Don't even show you love. I'll show you love. Go look at the t-shirts. And I appreciate you. Yes, I did get the Galaxy Foamposite last year. I did get those. Another shoe I want is, and when I got them, I got rid of the old one. Because the old one, why do I want an old pair of shoes? See, I'm not a collector. At one time, you could say that. Not anymore. These are shoes to wear. I'm wearing them. They're clothing to me, you know. What about the white metallic 5s? Those are dope. I like those, Jeffrey. Those are nice. Shout out to Jeffrey. Jeffrey keyed up. He's talking. That's what the live's about. You leave some in the chat, and I talk to you. You know. I love it. I'll sit here all day and do this. I should have went live when I went and got my oil changed before. It's beautiful out. It's like 70 degrees outside, man. Real talk. So, but yeah, once again, I got 2 new vlogs that you guys should watch. One on release day of the Wolf Gray 5s, and then one on the Infrared 6, which is a great vlog. You know, the best vlog to watch ever, beginning to end. There's so much sneaker culture in this vlog. Is the black metallic Air Jordan 5 vlog. To this day, that's one of my favorite vlogs. I spoke to so many people that day outside. There was chaos in the streets, great storytelling, comedy in there. And I think I even adopted my dog that day. Last minute, it wasn't even planned. I just decided to go adopt the dog. Nothing crazy at Ross. But we had great conversations on the stream. We talked a lot about Fat Joe versus Perfect Pair. We talked about a lot. So watch this from the beginning. But if you don't care about what's inside of Ross, skip like 15 minutes on the stream. Lucky, shout out to Lucky Studio 13. Salute. But yeah, Ross was kind of weak today. Very weak today. I went to Burlington yesterday and Marshall's yesterday. There was shit there, so I'm not going to go back. Maybe I should go back today. If I'm near there, I may jump out the car and run in real quick. I think everyone, if you're a Foamposite head, y'all need to check out Marshall's, because Marshall's is having a lot of Foamposites showing up. I seen one video of this guy that was literally, he counted, there was like 12 pairs of freaking Foamposites, bro. The Roy, I think, whatever the hell, Blue. They changed the name. But if you're a